Kia ora whānau. It's your man J Rome here. Sorry I haven't been on for a little while. I told you fellas in one of my videos I'll be a bit sporadic with all my videos. Haven't had much sleep. I've been up for the last few days, only had an hour sleep. The pain's just full on hectic. So I just want to let you fellas know my invisible pain, And I was always ashamed to tell anyone about it, or tell anyone about my whole situation. But if I can help others, starting with my own story, that's enough for me. Well, my invisible pain, I look all good. Sometimes I look all good. I'm in a fair bit of pain right now, but sometimes when I'm walking around or doing whatever, I'm not in a wheelchair. I'm not all haggard or anything like that. I'm not stuffed fully, or you can't notice it anyways. But because I have my whole lumbar, every disc is pretty much gone. So they're all collapsed, broken and cracked vertebrae with spurs all over the show. I've got nerves being crushed at multiple levels. I've got a lot of bulges in my neck. Have shooting pains down my arms, and the nerve pain is probably one of the worst, because it's 24/7 and it doesn't matter what I do, it'll just do whatever it wants. I get shocks all down my legs. It feels like a lightning storm going on in my whole body, like from my lower back down, and even in my neck, down my arms. But yeah, it's like a lightning storm. At the same time, it could be pins and needles under the feet, or feel like you're getting stabbed all over, all over your legs, your feet. My feet inflame, they get real swollen, and they too, especially my left side, it turns a blackish, purplish colour. I call it Blackfoot. Then I could go from that to my legs feeling like they're on fire, or freezing cold, just absolutely freezing cold, shivering down my spine. What else? My legs give way when I walk. That's why I have a walking stick as well, to help with the balance. I lose balance, legs just give way, just drop for nothing, no reason. What else? I'm probably forgetting heaps, but yeah, there's a lot to it. Feels like my legs are in a vice grip, getting crushed, and it feels like my toes and my feet are trying to stretch itself back, like pulling, but it's getting pulled back as hard as you can. And it feels like it looks normal, but it feels like it's getting pulled the other way. What else is there? There's stabbing. It's non-stop, 24/7. I prefer to get hidings and whatnot, smashed in the face or whatever, get the belt, whatever, over this sort of stuff, and yeah, that's a lot of my invisible pain. Sometimes when I lay down, I can't feel my body, can't feel my legs, my feet, and when it goes like that, I can't move. Yes, I'm a smoker. Ever since injury, I stopped drinking. I had to because of the medication I'm on. And I went to coffee and smokes and energy drinks, and yeah, Don't do any recreational drugs or anything like that. So yeah, that's a big part of my invisible pain. So when you see me and I'm like, hey, check, I look all good and whatever, I'm really hurting, bad. You got to put that smile and that face on, like, yeah, sweet as, but really you're not. If you fellas have any advice or any suggestions, please share. If you want to share any part of your story, your invisible pain, yeah, share along. Don't be ashamed, I was full on ashamed, and I still get shamed out with certain things. But I'm learning to overcome that and share it out there and get the awareness out there, because it'll not only help myself, but it'll help others come forward as well, and let them know they're not alone. And I'm always here for a chat. If I don't answer or message back or whatever, I will get to you. I'm just all over the shop all the time on some pretty hectic medication that they have to fly in. No one up here takes it, so all the pharmacies and chemists, they all know me because of that medication. But yeah, the meds, sometimes people say to you, oh, why don't you just have a pill, have your medication, have you had your medication, when you say you're really, really sore. And a lot of the time the meds don't work, they're there and they just take the edge off, but most of the time, that doesn't really work. I've done all sorts of physio, all sorts of physical therapy. I tried a little bit of Pilates, not too much, but I want to get back into it. Did all the physios, Kiza physio, did acupuncture, did pain programs for months at a time, and not a lot could help me. It was just too, I don't know, the nerve pain, the nerves, just anything I did just irritated my nerves, and it will set me off. Sometimes I'll be in bed for days, or I'll try to rest, but when you get those good days, you always try to take advantage of it, but sometimes, or most of the time anyways, if you're in my position or similar, you push it further. You just can't help it. You want to help the family out, or you want to try to do things, and yeah, it sucks, but that's how it is now. Oh yeah, if any of yous want to share any of your story with your invisible pain and whatnot. Oh, and just to touch back on all them physical therapies I did. I do all of that hydro, swimming. I'm forgetting a lot, but yeah, there is a lot more that I have done. If there is anything I haven't mentioned, let me know in the comments. If there's something I haven't found yet, I'd like to try it. I'll try anything. But yeah, there's those meds. I've done every procedure multiple times on my back and legs and feet. Needles, real thick needles all down my legs, my back, epidurals, nerve blocks, medial branch blocks, spinal cord stimulator trial, and a few others. Can't get surgery. They reckon it wouldn't help. If anything, it'll speed things up and make things worse. So this is it for me. But yeah, don't feel ashamed. I'm sharing. Who cares, If anyone says anything or has a problem, they can just move on. much love to them and bless them. But yeah, cheche whānau. Cheers.